how to make a Torah decision in 6 steps. Whenever we want to understand anything, it's important to establish the context of what we're speaking about. The meaning of words depends on the context. What is the frame? What is the frame of mind? In Torah terms, we would call this Ruach. What is the spirit of what we're learning about? Do we have the right spirit? Do we have the right Ruach? In other words, is this in line with Ruach Yisrael Saba, the spirit of Israel, our grandfather? In other words, would our forefather Jacob or Israel have nachas, gratification, from the way we want to make this decision? Once we've established the context, the frame of mind, the Ruach, the right spirit, the next question is, what is the purpose? And in the world of Torah, the question is, what is the purpose that we have been allowed to know? In other words, what have we been told by God Almighty in the verses, as explained in the simple explanation by Rashi. Rashi lived around 1,000 years ago, and he saw that the generation that moved to France was not necessarily familiar with the simple explanation of the verses of the Bible, and he wrote down the explanations in short, and you can get a copy of the verses of the Bible with the explanations of Rashi, and that will give us the simple translation of the verses will give us the purpose of what we want to do, why we're doing what we're doing in Torah. So once we have the context, the Ruach, the right spirit, we've established the purpose by reading the verses in their simple, straightforward meaning. Then the question is results. Is our decision going to bring, what is our decision going to bring to? What's going to happen in the end? What's going to be the end state? Is the results going to bring to more Torah and Mitzvos? And the third stage, the results, are actually connected with the context. If our decision, the end state, is going to bring to more Torah and Mitzvos with more energy and more life, then it's probably going to give gratitude. It's going to give gratification to Yaakov, our forefather. So the first and the third are connected, and these three are CPR: context, purpose, and results. Now these three are going to give us rapid decisions. However, to refine our decisions according to the rules of Torah, there are actually 3 more steps that we're going to stick in between purpose and results. So just to show you here, so we have the context, the Ruach, the purpose, which is the verses, the psukim, and we have the results. We're going to add in 3 more stages over here. And these are laws, nuances, and situational awareness. So we're going to learn the laws, which is the Dinim. Now, example of laws is Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, a concise code of Jewish law, which by learning 3 chapters a week, a person can complete the entire book throughout the year. There are many programs to help learn through the entire Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. And there is another set of books which cover laws in a concise manner, and that is the Mishnah Torah, which is the Rambam, who lived around 800 years ago, and he encoded all the laws of the Talmud in 14 books in a clear language. And there are lessons at Chabad.org, and in which a person, by learning a chapter a day, can finish it in 3 years, or 3 chapters a day in 1 year. So how do I know that I'm learning the laws in a way that I'm properly applying them? Well, for that, the next stage is nuances. And the way we establish the nuances is by having discussion. And a summary of this discussion of the rabbis of the Talmud, which is 20 volumes, shows us the way and the path on how to have discussions, to be able to discuss the laws and all the nuances of the laws, to make sure that we're really understanding them properly and to be able to apply them to each situation. And the next stage, so we learn the verses, then we learn laws, then we have a discussion based on the Talmud to establish the nuances, and it's good to have discussions with more experienced people. And then after the discussion, we need to establish situational awareness, because how do we know that what we see in the text of the laws is actually what's happening in the world? Maybe what's happening in the world is another case, and we're misapplying the text to the situation because we don't understand the situation. The situation is actually different. So it's important to learn situational awareness from people that have experience in the field, so we understand what exactly is happening. In Hebrew, we call this mitzius hadvarim, the actual reality of things. So, to look at our diagram, so we have laws, dinim, nuances. This is through discussion, especially discussion with more experienced people. And this is all based on the study of the Talmud, because the Talmud is a discussion of the laws. And then we have situational awareness. And we also learn how to do situational awareness from other people, and they teach us what to be aware of. And then we need to check again the results. After doing this, does these results bring to more Torah mitzvahs or less Torah mitzvahs? And then that will be a guide to us to see whether we did the process properly.